The year 2025 is coming towards an end, or has already ended depending on when you are watching this video. So I would like to talk a bit about this year, and unlike every other year where I have been doing the best of, I just did not have the time to do it this year. But I still want to do a little recap and talk about what happened all in this year and my personal experiences, and maybe a bit on what's coming up in 2026. Disclaimer, I did not make a script for this video, so I'm just talking a bit out of my mind. And in the meantime, I have recorded some gameplay from various games I've played throughout the year, or just Monster Hunter Stories, which is what you should be seeing at the moment. For you now, just sit back, relax, and take some notes or write down something in the comments if you want to. Or feel free to tell me, how was your year 2025? Was it as good as for me? Because my year in private life has been absolutely amazing. So enjoy my little recap of this year. What can I say? 2025, for me personally, it has been a absolutely amazing year through and through. So plenty of things happened. I did plenty of stuff, and well, went to quite a few concerts. I did a lot this year, actually. So starting off, I'm scrolling through my YouTube videos of this year, and well, it's 2025 started off with a concert of the Everlong tribute band from the Foo Fighters at the Beavers. I can tell you 2026 apparently won't start off with a concert. I got different plans, but I will, if things go right, I will head to a concert quite soon, but it won't be the first video of 2026. We head over to Rocket League Black Market Drops Custom R8. Yes, the color shift Audi R8. Well, I actually have two models of the R8. One big model with a bigger scale, and then for that bigger scale I made a smaller scale car in the same colors, and then I placed them next to each other, which is still have them, was in late January of this year. Can watch it, it's relatively short. It got quite decent ratings and a lot of views, so yep. Was the first non-gaming project of the year. And I did another one in the in March, but we will get to that. Oh, then played a bit Monster Hunter Stories and Elite Dangerous, where I went pretty far out of the galaxy. We got an absolutely great view. The first time I ever went so far out of the galactic plane. So it was quite a journey. Then we went off with another concert. Yeah, I told you I was on a lot of concerts this year. Was California Affair. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I did return to Portal, but with ray tracing. As I got my ray tracing, my RTX graphics card at the beginning of 2025 or end of 2024. And then another concert, Barbed Wire. Seen them before, not sure if I will go to that place again in the next year, because they just in generally didn't play too much of my music. Like, I only recorded the rock songs, but they played a lot of carnival and, as we in Germany call it, Schlager. Things I absolutely do not like. And what else happened in the first quarter of the year? Yeah, the Gutamaya Corsair was announced for Elite Dangerous. Yet, one of my two absolute favorite ships, and I still fly it a lot. And oh boy, do I enjoy it. Like, it looks cool, and yeah, Elite got quite back at me with all the colonization and all the stuff. Was a lot of things happen. So the Trailblazers update in the first half, and then the Vanguards update. All the 4 new ships, the Corsair, Panther Clipper, Type 11 Prospector, and now the Caspian Explorer, which I also got. Got the Galactic Edition. Like, I would have probably gotten it for the Corsair as well, if it was there, but they introduced the Galactic Edition with the Type 11, so it wasn't there for the Panther Clipper and the Corsair, yeah. So I only got the Stellar Edition. We'll hope that they will bring the Holo Kit to the Corsair as well. It would be absolutely cool. See a lot of potential. But what bothered me about it, that it did not have a fighter bay. That's what I now got Caspian for. And well, yeah. In the meantime, I tried out the Imperial Clipper. Somewhere between announcement and release of the Corsair, it was. I was about to say, yeah, I finished Monster Hunter Stories 2, but I didn't finish it this year. It happened in the late 2024. So, yeah. I returned to the old City Skylines. Didn't play too much City Skylines throughout the year, now that I'm looking at it. A bit, I think, but not as much as I used to the last year. So what else did we do? Well, the scrolling through them, the Gutamaya Corsair then released, and I absolutely loved it. We did play a bit Monster Hunter Stories 2 with the Elder Slayer and the co-op quests, and I attended a Subnautica Below Zero hardcore run. It did not age too well, but I tried. I didn't finish it because apparently I died of my own stupidity. somewhat. Also, this year I first tried to play games in VR because my friend lent me his VR setup for quite a bit, so I could get the chance to try Elite Dangerous, Subnautica, and all the other games in VR, which was absolutely amazing. Did make a video to Elite and Subnautica. That was it. And I did love Elite, but I hated Subnautica. It was scary. And yeah, what else did happen? Then I colonized the second system in Elite, and around half of the year I went to an air show, the Flugplatzcup in Gelnhausen, with plenty of great performances, and I went there with my parents and my friend. It was quite a great time. It was quite a great time, yeah. With the Spitfire in the sunset, it was beautiful. I had the plan to put them into a photo montage and upload a separate video with only the photos, but I just forgot about it or just didn't have the time to. So maybe I will just throw them in this video. Maybe you will be seeing them at the moment. And yeah, just didn't find the time to bring order into the chaos of the mess of photos that I was left with. And then in the end I just didn't have the time to throw them together, or I just forgot about them. Oh, when I finally sorted them and brought order in the chaos. Well, then Subnautica 2 got announced as well. Well, it was supposed to be out already by the time, but things happened and the developer leaders got fired and new ones were hired, and it's such a huge mess that I just didn't bother about it anymore at all. Like, if it happens, I will surely give it a try, but it's now delayed anyway to somewhere in 2026. We do not yet have a certain release date, which is quite unfortunate because what we've seen so far looked actually quite amazing. We have by now have seen a bit of gameplay for it, and I must say it looks incredible. So, but the reasons they delayed it is just you gotta research for yourself. I'm too lazy to go into details for that. Then I also was at yet another concert of Dirty Honey. If you don't know Dirty Honey, that's the band who made the soundtrack in the Minecraft movie. I actually listened to the band because I like the taste, I like the music they make, and not for the Minecraft movie. And honestly, like the day before I went to that concert, I realized, oh wait, they made a song for the Minecraft movie. So I can now confirm I've watched the band from the Minecraft movie, which is awesome, I must say. And also like around a month later, I saw another band, which were the War Kings, make some sort of power metal. And honestly, my friend wanted to see them, so I said, hey, I will join. And I did not regret at all. Like, I've started to listen to them on a regular basis, and now my Spotify is flooded with them. But they are a great band. I saw them again a few months later, but we will get to that. Yes, also Rocket League turned 10 years old. Happy birthday! Currently, unfortunately, I did not make as many Rocket League car design videos or Rocket League gameplay videos this year. I will try to get back into designing Rocket League cars and bringing a bit more Rocket League content. But like the last few seasons of Rocket League just did not catch me at all, and the Rocket Pass items were just getting so absolutely random that I kinda lost interest into them. And that's sort of why I, in the end, focused less on Rocket League and rather games I do like to play. Don't get me wrong, I like to play Rocket League too as well. But like other games that I also enjoy and bring content for them, since Rocket League did not catch me this much. And well, after that I ended my Subnautica Below Zero hardcore speedrun due to my own stupidity, I must admit. I made an incredibly dumb move where I went outside my Sea-Truck to repair it because it was damaged. Then I got grabbed by... You just have to watch yourself. I won't spoil. And then at around August was probably the high life of this time, of this year, where I first, for my first time ever, went to a festival. And I must say, oh boy was it awesome. It was Wacken Open Air, where I wouldn't have gotten there if just my friend didn't invite me to it. My friend had the wish, she wanted to go to a festival with me, and initially the plan was to go to Rock im Park. It had a great lineup, but somehow it didn't make up, and can't recall the reasons right now. And then in the end we decided, yeah, let's head to Wacken. So here I was, Wacken Open Air 2025, and I must say it was absolutely awesome. Like the entire area or scenery with it. What is it called in English? I can't find the word, but it is absolutely awesome. Or it was. Probably won't attend next year because the lineup of next year just isn't that great, in my honest opinion. But hey, so what bands did I see? Quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot. starting off with Miracle of Sound. Not going through them in the same order, or as I uploaded them, so you might have to look around. Miracle of Sound, absolutely great medieval band who made a song for The Witcher 3. It's called Wake the White Wolf. And would like to show you, but I can't because of copyright. So I cannot throw in the song at this moment. So feel free to check out the video of them. It was at 14th of August 2025 when I uploaded it. So, and yeah, also I saw the Brothers of Metal, the band that introduced me to the metal genre. This was the first metal band I started to actively hear. My cousin showed it to me with the song Kaunas Dagas. And this is what initially got me into the metal genre, and it was like, hey, that does not sound too bad. I actually like that. And here I am. Now I saw them live at one of the biggest metal festivals. And then again, I saw the War Kings, which I've seen like 1 month before Wacken at my local music club. And then they were at the freaking main stage of WOA. Then also the legendary Guns N' Roses. To be fair, they were quite disappointing, I must say. Like they had only little viewer crowd interactions and just played their songs, and in between they had like 15-minute guitar solos where the singer just disappeared during that time. And yeah, it was a bit disappointing, I must admit. But I can now tell I saw the Guns N' Roses live. But a band that will always stick in my mind, and I've made great memories with, is Saltatio Mortis. And I must say this probably was one of the coolest shows I have ever seen so far. They had a lot of pyro setup and lots of fire, and it was just incredible. Like the entire show of the band, I loved it. Maybe I will see them again next year. They playing a concert around my area again. So maybe, just maybe, I will go check them out again and see them live again. Because they were absolutely awesome. They made great music. And well, it was, from all the concerts I've seen at WOA, Saltatio Mortis have pulled off the best one, in my opinion. And yes, I am listening to the band a lot. And I cannot wait to see them again because they have so much energy. And well, also another great thing that happened during the time of WOA was the announcement of my Game of the Year 2026, which is called Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflections. Yes, it got announced while I was at WOA, probably buried in mud somewhere. Also, yes, at at the festival it was raining all the time, so there was a lot of mud. But those who were interested in it probably heard and watched it. Um, it was very rainy, but oh my, I had a absolutely fun time there. Despite the rain, despite the mud, I had a great time. Absolutely enjoyed it. And yes, during that time, um, Monster Hunter Stories 3 got announced. So I was casually walking through the mud and I was checking like from one stage to the other stage. Or I was eating, I cannot recall correctly. Um, yeah. Anyways, I was walking from one stage to another stage. And then I saw it. The announcement of Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflections. And oh boy, did I get hyped for it. So the day I came back home, I checked the trailer and I knew it was gonna be my game of the year 2026. Like the trailer and the gameplay looked absolutely amazing. And it does have a release date now, so you can definitely expect a Let's Play from me once it's out. I will not wait for it this time, like I did with Monster Hunter Stories 2. I will get this game. Maybe I will already get it in pre-order, but I will start a Let's Play the week it comes out. I can promise. Alright, not promise, but that's my plan, what I wanna do. Or what I was going to do. But yeah, then we got the release date trailers for it and a few other trailers. Like a few weeks ago, the Monster Hunter Showcase, where they showed new mechanics for the game. And I absolutely can't wait for it to release. Well, and then there was the week, no, not the week after Wacken. So after WOA, Wacken Open Air, I went to the Euroforums to Hamburg. One of the largest furry conventions. Did I upload a short for it? I did. From Pepper Coyote. My shorts did get a lot of views. But from Pepper Coyote, awesome our music artist. Loved his show, it was amazing. At Euroferns I also had an absolutely great time. Like the entire atmosphere. And it was just very cozy. And a nice vacation. I spent a lot of time with my friends there. And yes, so throughout the year, I attended my first ever furry meet at the end of October 2024. And then I was like, I need a fursuit. So I spent like first half of 2025 building my own fursuit. And I finished it like the weekend before the con. So yeah, it was a close call, but I finished it. Got a lot of help from my mom, who is genuinely curious about this hobby and the people. And I'm very thankful for her helping me out, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have finished it in time, and it would never have looked as good as it does right now. Not saying it's the best, but I can say it's made by myself. Maybe I can show you some photos. I don't know. Can also do that. Like blend in a few photos of the year. Well, then there was OTT Hahnweide 2025. I'm already recording like around 30 minutes, so I did not expect it to get this long. I'm so sorry. God damn it, no one will watch it. But OTT 2025 was like also a very great highlight of the year. Just because it hasn't taken place since the pandemic, and now it finally started again this year, and with an absolutely insane lineup like the Flying Bulls, P-51 Mustang, and plenty of more. It was a great day. Apparently some performances were cancelled due to technical difficulties on the airplanes, but there was still a lot, and just more than a lot to see, to witness. And yeah, you have to check out for yourself. I know in real life it's always better than in than as what than as a video, but if you couldn't take part in it, you can watch my videos or the videos of plenty of other creators, and maybe join us next time when it's taking place. It was stunning, I must say. All the different performances. It must have been quite complex to organize such an event, so I can only imagine how painful it probably was. Well then, we have already reached rather the end of the year, where I bought the Panther Clipper in Elite when it came out for credits. And I played Trackmania for the first time. And yeah, a lot of people liked it. I received a lot of tips and positive feedback. So I will definitely keep on with that and play it again, maybe like the weekly shorts or some custom maps. Then attended some Minecraft maps later in November. But I will definitely keep on with Trackmania, even in the year 2026 if I have some time, and continue playing with it, or the game. Maybe I can do a little live stream. It should be possible when I have the time, like Trackmania with viewers. And then, rather at the end of the year, I went to the New Roses concert, and I got I've seen the New Roses before. I did want to see them again, and they had way more energy than last time. Played more of their older songs, but didn't mind that. It was a great show, and I will definitely see them again in the future. I don't know when and where, but it has not been the last time we met. New Roses. We will come again. But yeah. No, in the end, great show. went there with my dad and we had a great time. Both liked to listen to the New Roses, so and I wanted to watch the concert, but I couldn't find any, so I asked my dad if he wants to join me, and then he went with me to the concert and we had a very great evening. Then at the end of the year we also got the message that the probably long forgotten game Hytale was saved and it was brought back from Riot Games. So it will actually come out after probably the longest wait on any video game ever. Maybe besides GTA 6, but it might get delayed until 2027 again. Don't blame me if it happens. But Hytale is live and it will come out early 2026. And trust me, I will bring my content for that as well. I wasn't able to make barely any Minecraft content, but I will make sure I have enough time for Hytale and maybe even play it with friends. Maybe bring back the old group from Skylive and Sealive and all the other Neverlife, for example. Maybe we will meet again in Hytale. I still have contact to them, just couldn't find any times or motivation to record together. I just didn't want to bother them with my stuff because we all had private things going on. But I do have some games I could play with friends. I just need to find the time. Maybe next year, who knows, but I will definitely play Hytale just to honor what the owner Simon did by purchasing it back from Riot Games. And well, that was the year 2025. This video is way longer than I would have ever expected it to be. God damn it, I have to find... Yeah. It's way longer than I would have expected it to be, so... Yeah, about that, whoopsies. But it has been an absolutely incredible year for me. I'm looking forward to the next year, to all the games that will come out. Like I said, Hytale at January 13th, so quite soon actually. And Monster Hunter Stories 3 on March 13th. And Subnautica 2 somewhen. And I can't wait for those games to come out and to finally play them and to see where things in Elite Dangerous are going, because there are some certain mysteries going on with HIP 87621 and those blue trees. But well, if you're hearing this, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of my small but very nice community. And I hope your year 2025 was as incredible as it was for me. And yes, if you want, feel free to tell me in the comments what your favorite moments were, what you all experienced. I'm curious. And I hope we will meet again in the year 2026. Yeah. It has been an amazing year. And I wish you all a very, very good start into the next year. Spend some times with family and friends you like to hang around with. And for this year, I will log out. Hope I could entertain you well enough, and thanks for sticking around and for being part of my community of the year 2025. I will try my best to bring new, entertaining, and exciting content for 2026. Again, a lot of games will come out, like not a lot, but 3 games will come out that I'm looking very forward to. So the signs are looking good. And I wish you all a very good start into 2026. I hope you had an incredible year. I hope that we will meet again in the next year. For now, 2025 is almost over, or depending on when I upload it and when you will watch it, it's already over. It was amazing. I wish you all a very great time. Now have a nice rest of the year. Have a nice start of 2026. I will meet again, or we will meet again. We will hear again. You will watch me again, or whatever you would like to call it. See you all again.